Welcome to Winning with the Burns, a podcast for highly ambitious people who have a burning desire to learn what it takes to win at a high level. Hey guys, thanks for joining us again today with Winning with the Burns. You know, there's so much going on out there in this world, and everybody tries to be a fix-it mom, a fix-it brother, fix-it sister, whatever it is, and we always want to help others, you know, especially, you know, during holiday season. Everybody's in a giving mood. Everybody's in a giving, situation. Everybody wants to give something, right? But, you know, I think a lot of times we miss the boat, and you have to work on yourself. And see, I think that's sometimes we take for granted is working on ourselves, because you can't give if you don't have. And what I mean by that is I can't give encouragement if I don't have encouragement and belief in myself. See, I want to encourage you to believe in yourself. And how do you do that? It's about self-development. Self-development means you work on you, reading some books, reading some positive books. You know, there's nothing wrong with reading some fiction books and all that stuff, but take the time to read some, you know, back in the day they called them PMA, positive mental attitude books. Read some business books, some success. Reading stuff like that, I think will give you a lot of encouragement, because those are ordinary people that have went and did extraordinary things. And you say, well, I don't think I could be extraordinary in this world. Well, yeah, you can if you put the time in. You got to believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, then you can help others believe in themselves. See, it's all about, I can't give you, if I don't have food, that I have to be healthy. And if I'm not healthy, I can't give anybody something. So work on yourself. You see, a lot of times we're so afraid that we're going to fail at something. We're so afraid that, well, I'm not going to step out of my comfort zone because I don't want to fail. And so when you realize that failure is part of the process. So I was listening to a guy the other day, and he said, failure is feedback on what you need to work on. So you can get the feedback, what you're looking for, but the way you work on it is working on you and you alone. See, then once you work on yourself, then you're ready to go out in the world and go out and do some things for yourself. Whether it's you want to have a better beach body, whether it's you want to have a better business, whether you want to be a better employee, whatever that looks like. Because I know this, if you work on yourself, everything around you just changes. Your perspective changes. You know, in the wintertime, I'm from the South, so down here in the South, it gets a little chilly. I know where a lot of people are at up north, it's a lot colder than down here. But what happens is when wintertime comes down here, a lot of dead batteries happen. People go to crank up their vehicles and it won't start. The battery is dead. So what happens down here? You pull up beside somebody, you pull out jumper cables, and you jump them off. But see, here's the thing. A dead battery can't recharge another dead battery. So you got to be a good battery before you can help others recharge. So if you're going to go out and help some people and help in your own life, and what I mean by that is, you know, you got to work on yourself, work on your household, work on your family, then you can go out in the world and change the world. You know, so many people try to go out and accomplish all these great things because it's a big undertaking. All it starts is one step. Make one small step towards where you want to go. Make one small step towards yourself, because you owe it to yourself. See, you were created to do something so much more than probably what you're doing, but you haven't found your purpose. I heard a good friend of mine, he's a pastor, and he said that finding God's will and living it, that's success. See, we label success as money. We label success as what people have accomplished, but his definition of success is finding God's will and living it. So I'm encouraging you to find yourself. Find what it is what your purpose is. There's so many books out there that will help you define what it is that you're looking for. And so, you know, the thing about it is don't believe every negative thought that comes to your mind, because we all have thoughts. I mean, I get up every day and I fight negativity. There's people out here that you see that walk on stage, these actors, these motivational speakers, they have the same negative thoughts, but what happens is they fill their head with more positive thoughts, and it drowns out those negative thoughts. It doesn't mean that they don't have them. It means they know how to handle them because they work on themselves. It's a process. It's something that you wake up every day and you work on. You don't just wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm not going to have a negative thought. You're going to have a negative thought, but here's the thing. You don't have to believe every negative thought that comes to you. So be a positive influence in this world, because what happens is everything else will change. See, you'll start attracting the right people. When you become the type of person that people want to hang out with, the type of person that people want to do business with, the type of people that want to do life together, what happens is, you ever take magnets and you try to push them together, and all of a sudden it's like you get the magnets close enough and then they just go together. You ever try to take the magnets and they're just opposites and all of a sudden they just will not go together? See, when you become the type of person that people want to be around, you'll attract the right people in your life. But here's the thing also, you'll also repel the wrong people that don't need to be in your life. So I encourage you to work on you and you alone, because you can't help others until you're able to help yourself. So go out and make a difference in your life first before you go out and make a change for others.